order to rule anything out.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, it just is important to rule everything out. And so I'm just going to run you through some voluntary field sobriety tests if you're willing to, okay?
Yeah, I don't think I want to do any.
Okay. I think she has something on board.
Do you really?
Yeah. Yeah. So
Is there?
we have to.
Is there going to be enough to get a search warrant?
So yeah, I'll write it. All right. So like I said, we were really trying to rule alcohol out. I'm not convinced that alcohol wasn't a factor. So right now you are under arrest. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and put your hand behind your back.
On March 1st, 2025, at around 7:40 p.m. in Richland, Washington, tragedy struck near the entrance of Parkway Village on State Route 240. A motorcycle and an SUV violently collided, leaving 20-year-old Jhoser Sanchez fatally injured. The SUV's driver? Off-duty State Trooper Clasen, a 14-year veteran of the Washington State Police. Sanchez was rushed toward Cadillac Regional Medical Center, but heartbreakingly, he didn't survive the trip. What followed was a chilling Bodycam recorded investigation that would shake the community. In this video, you'll witness the real-time aftermath. Clasen, appearing visibly intoxicated, facing questioning from fellow officers at the scene. This footage captures the tense and emotional moments leading to her arrest for DUI and suspicion of negligent vehicular homicide. Watch the investigation unfold second by second and decide for yourself. Was justice served? Here's Bodycam from the officer leading the investigation as he makes contact with Clasen.
Hey.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good.
Do you want to talk over here real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm Steve. I'm with the traffic unit. So, just, I know this is probably uncomfortable, but we're just gonna, treat this like as if it was anything else, and we want to figure out what was going on. Just, just in order to rule anything out.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, it's just as important to rule everything out as it is to confirm everything. So, I'm just getting here, so I know you already answered some questions from the other guys, but generally, what happened? And
so I went and picked up a Domino's pizza.
Okay.
I was turning left in here. I live right over
Okay.
there on Wild Canyon Way.
Okay.
I saw what I thought was a car with one headlight out.
Okay.
Right just past where the reflective sign is, that white one.
Okay. Sure.
And so I was already slowing in the turn lane and saw him there, and I was like, I got enough time.
Okay.
I turned, and as soon as I turned, just felt the boom.
Okay. So as you're turning, you thought he was further away.
No,
Is
he
that
was
right?
definitely past that reflective sign
Okay.
when I saw him.
Okay.
And then I think I just, like I say, I thought it was a car with a headlight out. Didn't
Okay.
realize it was a motorcycle. I didn't
Okay.
realize the rate of speed
Okay.
they were going at.
So did you think he was going pretty quick?
Yes.
Okay.
Because from that reflective sign, it's kind of, I live here, so
Sure.
that's always my general rule. If they're past that sign, then you got
Okay.
plenty of time if you're
Okay.
already slowing to turn in.
Gotcha.
And
So based on making this turn and numerous times,
Yeah.
that you know how to judge that distance.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, good to go. Okay. All right.
Her speech is noticeably slurred and lacks the clarity you'd typically expect from a trained law enforcement officer. She's clearly showing signs of possible impairment.
So you're probably aware we're just gonna run this like normal. So I'm just gonna run you through some voluntary field sobriety tests if you're willing to. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I want to do any.
Okay. All right. What about the PBT? You willing?
Here's where her knowledge from being a law enforcement officer kicks in as she refuses the field sobriety test and also refuses the preliminary breath test, aka PBT. When a law enforcement officer is involved in an accident and suspected of driving under the influence, there are several real-world reasons they may choose not to submit to a field sobriety test. One of the most common and strategic reasons is their understanding of how these tests function within the legal system. Field sobriety tests, including physical coordination tests and preliminary breath tests, are primarily designed to help officers establish probable cause and collect evidence that can later be used in court to justify an arrest and support prosecution. Unlike the average citizen, law enforcement officers are trained in DUI protocols and fully understand that these tests are not neutral assessments, but rather tools for building a case against the suspect.
to do voluntary PVT?
I don't want to do any tests
Okay.
based on the
Okay, understood.
circumstances. Yeah.
What about, obviously you just gave me a verbal statement. Are you
Mm-hmm.
willing to write down a statement on paper?
Yeah. you can
Okay.
do a statement.
All right. Let me go grab a statement
Okay.
form, and I'll let you fill that out. And then I know you want to get out of here, so
Okay.
we'll do that. That way we just kind of lock everything in
Okay.
for today. So,
Sounds good.
all right. Yeah, just give me a few minutes
Yeah,
here.
no worries.
Yep.
They will later secure a warrant for blood testing.
Here is the statement forms. Once I got here, you're probably gonna need like a clipboard or something, aren't you? Yeah, no, you're
I'll
good.
just write it on the hood if that's okay.
I'll have you stay away from the vehicle
Okay.
just to keep that. But let me grab you a clipboard. That's my bad. All right, here you go. You're welcome to sit down or anything here. Okay.
Thank you.
Any questions for me at this point?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Close out.
All right. I'll just be over here. So just flag me down once you're done with that.
Sounds good. Fill it out in your car.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, I was in your car.
No, it's fine. You're in your zone. All right, thank you for completing that for me. I'll just read through it real quick. So before I read it, I don't know that this was ever clarified. You're in the turn lane. You're turning. Was there any other traffic coming?
So there was a car behind him. I thought it was a car with the headlight out. It was coming this way. Like I say, it was right at that white sign. So it's kind of my gauge on when I turn. But I was slowing, and then saw there was a car there, turned, and then just literally out of nowhere just ran inside me.
Okay, so there was a car in front?
No, behind him.
Behind him.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Do you know
I
how
could see,
far?
It was kind of hard to. I would probably say maybe 50 feet behind him, because I could see two headlights on that one on this one. They were at the white light, or the white sign, sorry. And then when I saw that, I was like, there's a row of cars coming. One's got a headlight out, so they probably can't see well, so maybe they're driving slower or whatever. But yeah, once I saw they were only at the white sign, I was like, I got time to turn.
Okay.
And as soon as I turned, it was
Okay.
boom, right in the...
Okay. Okay.
Just as I almost completed my turn.
Okay. Okay, so you're almost finished with your turn?
Trooper
yeah.
Sarah
Yeah, I was-
Clasen's speech shows no improvement as time goes on, which clearly heightens the detective's suspicion. Her slurred and inconsistent communication, combined with her refusal to submit to any form of testing, only reinforces concerns that she may be
I
impaired.
guess in the daylight, it's easier to see if
Sure.
they're going faster, but I looked and saw like one light, and I was like, we're past the white sign. I'm good to turn. But yeah, I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how fast they were going or what, but it definitely
Okay.
wasn't like it wasn't like I was trying to squeak in
Sure,
at all. Like
okay.
there was plenty of room.
You thought you had plenty of time, not that
Oh,
you,
yeah.
you had to gun it or anything?
No,
to make
no,
it
not
through.
at all. I was slowing here, and then maybe like 20 miles an hour when I made the turn.
Okay, so you slowed down to 20 and then...
Oh yeah, because I go left here, so it's and you gotta stop the lights or at this time. I don't want to stop, but at least rolling slow down. I mean, you're not gonna make like hard
Sure.
turn.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But yeah, no, it definitely. They were past the white sign when I initiated my turn.
Okay, past the white sign.
Mm-hmm.
And when you say pass, you mean on that side of it or on this side of it?
At least at it. So
Okay.
yeah, I always use it as my like kind of turning point.
Okay,
But,
all right. Well, I'll be honest with you. I would love to rule out impairment, but without the fields, it is hard to rule that out. Obviously,
Yeah.
it's voluntary. I won't ask you again, but
Yeah.
there may always be that question
yeah,
down the road.
I just rather not.
Okay.
Yeah. I understand, but I know how it goes too. So
Yeah. What do you mean? You know how it goes?
even if there's like a little, if I had a glass on earlier or something like that, I just don't want to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Okay.
no, I definitely don't feel impaired. I don't feel like there was impairment as an issue. I
Did you have a glass of wine earlier?
not gonna answer answer it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You just mentioned like if. So
If I would have, yeah, or had, yeah, but yeah, just not gonna answer.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, let me just take a look at this. You have to deal with this. I mean, obviously, you have to deal with it at work and stuff too.
Yeah.
But yeah, to have to give a guy CPR on the roadside is. So his bike kind of got pushed in front of your car, but was he still in the roadway? Is that kind of what happened?
Yeah, so he was right about where, almost where the cop was standing there. He was maybe just a little bit to the north of him.
Okay. To the north of him.
Just like literally like a body space. There's probably blood there.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I got out immediately, and there was a few people that stopped. I think the car that was behind him had stopped, and yeah, I started CPR, and everybody was standing around and asked if I needed gloves or something. I was like, it's not really necessary right now. I'm just trying to...
Okay. And and obviously you were the only one in the car.
Yeah.
Okay. And you have people at home, or you just?
Yeah.
Okay.
My husband's at home.
Okay.
I just went to go get the pizza.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna basically, we're just kind of in a holding pattern right now. So,
It's clear the detective is in an incredibly difficult position, faced with the reality of arresting a fellow officer, fully aware that this decision could bring an abrupt end to her career, but the responsibility doesn't fall on him. As a seasoned law enforcement professional, she understood better than most the consequences of driving after even a single drink. She had options. She could have called for a ride or used a service like Uber. Instead, she made a choice that no officer should ever make.
I think she has something on board.
Do you really?
Yeah. Yeah. So
Is there?
we have to.
Is there going to be enough to get a search warrant?
So yeah, I'll write it. I mean, unless you want.
What changed?
So I was just studying her. She got a couple misspelled words on here.
Okay.
She wrote sigh, and she said 100 feet. Sorry, I'm going a little fast. She estimated the distance between the guy on the motorcycle and her to be 100 feet, which that's way more than 100. That's 500 feet. She said she was almost through her turn when clearly she was at the very beginning of her turn. Her eyes are a little bit glassy, a little bit.
What those lights be?
But could be, but we got to err on the side of caution.
Okay.
I do not have a great sense of smell, but I think I smelled a little bit of odor of alcohol, enough for me to say. And then I told her, I'm like, hey, we just want to rule out impairment. And by you not doing it, I'm like, I'm not going to ask you again, but I'm like, we can't rule it out. And she's like, yeah, well, if I would have had a glass of wine earlier, I know how this goes. And I said, did you have a glass of wine earlier? And she said, I'm not going to answer that. So
Okay.
I think with everything,
Back and let them know it's changed.
we have to. I mean,
Okay.
I will write the search warrant.
Well.
But yeah, I'm still
You can wait
recording.
so much, huh?
I'm still recording. I would have loved to have ruled it out. All right. So, like I said, we were really trying to rule alcohol out. I'm not convinced that alcohol wasn't a factor. So right now you are under arrest. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and put your hand behind your back. So we will be doing a search warrant for blood. Okay. That way there will be no questions. What was that?
I was just asking.
Oh. All right, we'll head back to my car over here. 1144 dispatch, one in custody.
Trooper Sarah Clasen was placed under arrest for suspicion of DUI and transported to the Richland Police Department, where she was placed in custody following her arrest at the scene of the fatal crash. Investigators obtained a judge-issued warrant for a blood draw, but before proceeding, Clasen was transported to Cadillac Regional Medical Center for medical clearance. Upon arrival, medical staff conducted a physical assessment, cleared her of any immediate injuries by approximately 12:32 a.m., and her blood was drawn around 1:16 a.m., more than 4 hours after the crash.
Do you have anything in your pockets or anything?
Yeah, nothing dangerous.
Okay. Just gonna unzip this. Okay.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's the purse that I didn't have a sweater on before. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
My husband, yeah. It unbuckled like from the top.
From the top?
Yeah.
How
so
would
there's
this happen? I just don't.
See if I can reach it here.
Well,
if you reach across this, there's a strap that goes underneath the sweatshirt.
That goes underneath the sweatshirt?
So, yeah, I had it on before.
Oh, I got you.
So,
I got you.
yeah,
Okay. Oh, right here. Perfect. Okay, that makes it easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Comes right off.
Okay.
Pull it out.
Okay. Your ID and stuff in here?
Yeah. I think I gave my ID to
did you give it to one of the other officers?
one of the other officers, unless it'd be right in this card area.
Okay. Let me just look real quick. I don't see it there. I think somebody did say that they had your information before I got on scene.
I didn't get my insurance information, but I can see it.
Okay. Oh, did he not get that information?
No.
Okay. What piece of card for me?
I can do the breath test if you guys want me to.
Well, at this point, I think we'll just probably do the search warrant.
Okay.
I mean, one piece of card.
Just wondering what
Yeah.
would cause.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and have a seat back here. Well, so we're trying to treat this like any other incident, and typically once the opportunity kind of comes and that you say you don't want to do it, it's voluntary, and then if you want to do it,
well, I did a voluntary breath test at the VAC, but I just didn't want to do the fields.
Okay, so you wanted to submit to. I think with this, the significance of this, I think it's probably, we're going to probably need a search warrant. Okay.
That's fine.
All right. I appreciate your cooperation.
No worries, of course.
All right. So yeah, we're just here doing the blood draw and then the jail clearance just because you were in the crash.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's figure out what room we're going to. Can you figure out what room we're going to? Yeah. Thanks. 19. Okay, thank you. It's right across the hall here. How you doing? I'm just gonna take these handcuffs off you. So yeah, we're just here for a clearance and then a blood draw, legal blood draw.
Yeah.
Blood pressure. Thank you. Okay, yeah, no worries.
All right, so I just need a couple signatures from you, and then we'll get out of here. Just a receipt for property taken and the return of search warrant. Just. All right, thank you. All right. Throw these handcuffs on you one more time, and then. Out.
Once cleared and the blood sample was collected, Clasen was booked into the Benton County Jail, arriving at around 1:41 a.m., and processed accordingly. After being booked into the Benton County Jail on suspicion of vehicular homicide and DUI, Trooper Sarah Clasen was held under a standard 72-hour probable cause hold. However, she was released on her own recognizance after a court appearance on March 3rd, which also led to the appointment of a special prosecutor due to conflict of interest concerns with the local prosecutor's office. In the meantime, a detailed investigation uncovered new information. Clasen had spent roughly 4 hours at a bar and restaurant in Richland earlier that evening, and her blood alcohol concentration was later tested at approximately 0.17%, more than double Washington State's legal limit. Clasen's preliminary court appearance took place via video conference before a judge, during which conditions for her release were laid out. She was required to deploy an ignition interlock device or wear an alcohol monitoring bracelet if driving, and she was placed on administrative leave from the Washington State Patrol. The prosecuting authority also opted to request a special prosecutor to ensure impartial handling of her case. No criminal charges have been filed yet, but the case remains active, with pending charges and expected court hearings to solidify formal charges, including vehicular homicide and DUI. The family of 20-year-old Jhoser Sanchez has taken formal action by filing a wrongful death lawsuit against Trooper Sarah Clasen. The lawsuit, handled by Tamaki Law Firm, cites intoxication and a failure to yield as contributing factors to the fatal crash on March 1st, 2025. Ruben Sanchez, Jhoser's father, has been vocal in stating simply, "I just want justice." The community has rallied around the Sanchez family, demanding accountability and transparency, as no criminal charges have been filed months after the incident. Protests in Richland have heightened public pressure for legal action, with signs calling for justice and fairness in the investigation. Meanwhile, Jhoser's mother, Yolimar Sanchez, has criticized Clasen's attorney's remarks that suggest intense publicity may threaten fair legal proceedings, calling it offensive and implying Clasen should have known better given her role as a law enforcement officer. To ensure transparency, the Richland Police Department is conducting the investigation independently. Clasen's own agency relinquished oversight to avoid conflict of interest. Despite confirming Clasen's high blood alcohol level, 0.17%, and clear signs of impairment, no formal charges have yet been filed, leaving the community confused and frustrated while they await legal accountability. A special prosecutor from Spokane County was appointed to oversee the case, but as of now, no criminal charges have been made public. What are your thoughts on this incident? Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Also, if you like our videos, please help support our channel by subscribing, liking, and sharing. Your support tells YouTube to show our content to more true crime fans like yourself. That allows us to keep doing what we love, and that's bringing you authentic true crime stories. Thank you for your support, and we'll see you at the next video.